Hello and welcome to Multiverse Tarot and your December 2017 Libra horoscope and tarot card reading. This is good for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. December 1st, Venus moves into Sagittarius and into your third house of communications, teachers, and neighborhoods. Venus is your ruling planet, and it is bringing beauty and harmony to your creativity and inspiring you at this time. You will look over your own behavior and make changes to make wins toward the ideal you. Venus is giving you the gift of gab, and you will know just what to say and when to say it. For some of you, the creativity will come out as writing, whether it's poetry or the great American novel that you're writing, or that big presentation at work. Venus is also at this time making you very attractive to others. If you are single, Libra, this is a very good time for dating. You're going to come off charming. You're going to know exactly what to say, when to say it, which isn't always true for you. And you're going to feel attractive, and others are going to feel your attractiveness. And you're also going to be a very big flirt this month. December 2nd, back up your hard drives and back up your cell phones and your tablets because Mercury retrograde is coming. December 3rd is the full moon at 11 degrees of Gemini, happening in your 9th house of intellect, higher mind, and publishing. For some of you, this is about official school and higher learning, possibly at the university or some sort of local community college. This will be kicking into a high gear at this time. For some of you, you will be stepping into the shoes of becoming a teacher at this time. That is really great. At this time, there's also going to be plenty of family and work to-dos that are going to begin to pile up. Maybe, December's a busy month to begin with. So many responsibilities that we have. So you're just going to have to figure out how to do a little bit of time management so that you can finish everything that you put on your plate. For some of you, this could be a time for traveling. If you are traveling, it should be a wonderful experience, good times. Others of you, it's going to be a time where you're going to want to study a foreign language. Really cool energy. And there are others of you where this is going to come out where you are going to be fascinated by people who speak other languages because you don't speak that language, or maybe because you do speak that language. Either way, there's a fascination with all things foreign at this time. For some of you, this energy is going to come out where you are going to have to speak your mind, and you're not going to be able to hold it back. And when you do, there's going to be a little bit of a conflict that happens. When this conflict happens, you're going to learn a lesson. Okay? It's a sort of A to B sort of a thing. I'm not going to say don't speak your mind. Everybody should always speak their mind. But maybe there's a way to figure out how to make it so it doesn't lead all the way into becoming conflict. December 3rd, Mercury retrograde begins. Look for the effects to kick in on December 4th. And this retrograde is going to continue until December 23rd. Mercury is in Sagittarius and in your third house. This retrograde energy could bring you some kind of nervous energy here. It's going to make you a little bit indecisive. But there are techniques where you're going to be able to run this energy out. Yoga, meditation, decluttering your space, decluttering your mind. Whatever it takes to let go of this nervous energy and give you some peace. This could be a rougher retrograde. If you can utilize your own personal habits, by staying in control, keeping and holding those habits, you're going to be able to keep yourself a little more grounded at this time. December 9th, we have Mars moving, and the fiery planet is entering fiery Scorpio and your second house of income and money. Look for Mars's masculine, forceful energy to make you a whirlwind in your work environment. Your ambition will push you to work harder. Just make sure that you're also working smarter too. This is going to include some longer hours in the office. You've got the stamina and the drive to do it, and you haven't had that for a while, so go ahead and follow through with this. The result is going to be some more pay, some kind of a bonus, or something big for completing a big project. Be careful. This is the time when you could be overspending money, but generally your cash flow looks good this month. Mars is joining forces with Jupiter. Jupiter's already in that second house of income and money, where it entered in October of this year, and it's going to remain there until November of 2018. This energy will couple with Mars's energy at this time and expand the energy and its effect on your life. It is also bringing you good luck. And in your money house, this could indicate some kind of unexpected money. If you go gambling, you might be a winner, chicken dinner. You could begin dating someone who's quite a few tax brackets above you. For some of you, this is simply going to be the bigger paycheck for the longer hours and for the harder work that you've been putting in. It's going to be a one-to-one. You could be getting for some of you could be getting an inheritance at this time. For others, you could see yourself getting a promotion, and that promotion is going to come with a bigger paycheck. That sounds great. Finances shouldn't be a concern. You just watch out for the places where you might be able to get these little bonuses and little extra money this month. Jupiter's giving you a chance to increase your income, and you might actually have a chance to begin making money in a secondary way, or in the real world, those of us who make money in multiple ways, it's like making money for the fourth way instead of just 3 ways. Okay, December 18th is the new moon, and it is happening in your third house of communication. The lessons that Mercury retrograde has been teaching you, it's going to bring you into a higher level of creativity on the positive side. And if you've been experiencing some of that nervous energy that I was mentioning before, look for it to ease up on this day at least, and the retrograde is over a couple days after this. But this new energy coming, maybe it's the solution on how you're going to be able to handle the anxious energy from the 18th until the end of the retrograde on the 23rd. December 20th is a big transit, and Saturn moves into its ruling sign of Capricorn, joining Pluto, and it's moving into your fourth house of family and home for the next 2.5 years. Look for this energy to bring you some changes in the structure of your day, changes and disruptions to your routine. There are going to be a lot of requirements to face with your home. For some of you, this will come as straight up repairs that require immediate attention. For others of you, this is going to be about renovations, but you also want this done quickly. For the next 2.5 years, Saturn, the great teacher, is making this transit out until the year 2020. So this is a very long-term, big energy. For some of you, this could also be a time when you're moving or preparing to move or saving to move, saving for a down payment on a house, some energy like that. December 22nd, the sun moves into Capricorn and into your fourth house of home and family. Here at the end of the month, you have so many planets in this sector. Look for this to be a very warm time at your house. Family and friends will be gathering in the coming days, and this year it's happening at your house. For others of you, getting the energy right at your house is super important for you right now. December 25th, Venus is shifting again, and this time it's moving into your crowded fourth house of home and family. Whatever seriousness reared its head and demanded your attention, the home repair, whatever it was, look for Venus to bring in a soothing energy here. Look for that to be a positive shift with your family and the routines that bind you. For some of you, one family member's schedule is changing and you have to adjust to it. This is the kind of energy here that I'm talking about. And Venus is going to come in and smooth away some of the Saturn transit energy. And then the energy should settle down. We'll see how it plays out over the next 2.5 years. On December 23rd, Mercury retrograde ends. And by the 25th, the stationary lag should have Mercury moving forward again. Look to see your lines of communication opening up and like stabilizing again. It's a good time where you now can be able to initiate projects, which I would not recommend you initiating projects during the retrograde unless you have to. Use the retrograde as time to complete projects. If you do all of that, you get to the December 26th, then you're going to be very happy that you've cleared your plate and you're going to be ready for 2018 to begin. Okay, now let's pull some cards. And the first card we're going to pull, this is a card for your health and your energy. Health and energy for December 2017. Okay, we've got this beautiful little page of pentacles here. Your health and your energy throughout the month of December are going to be something that you're going to have to keep a little constant vigil on. Keep yourself away from that sweet table and really just it's about paying attention to something and specifically, and once you handle that, the rest of your health and energy should be in a pretty balanced state, and this will be a generally good feeling once you keep that one issue under control. All right, the health and energy is pretty good there. Now let's pull a card for your career and your money. Your career and your money for December 2017. The Wheel of Fortune. What is going on in December is an opportunity to actually change your money path, and the future is not written yet. Because the ways and the means that you're actually going to go about and do this, you don't even know yet. You're going to be pushed and pulled in certain ways. You're going to be shown avenues you could go down to begin to make a new money stream, or to increase the money streams that you already have, or to find ways to like streamline your cash flow and the amount of money you have to put out every month in your overhead. There are many, many different ways that the universe is going to provide for you this month. The smarter that you can be, the better your returns will be. So give your money a lot of attention this month, and who knows exactly how lucky you could be and what could come out the other side. There's a lot of potential for money this month. Use that to your advantage. Okay, now we're going to pull a card for family, love, and social for the month of December. And we have the 9 of Wands. What's going to be happening in your social sector this month are a lot of different requirements and things that you're expected to be at. Invitations, multiple invitations on some nights that you're going to have to get your story straight and figure out where you're going to go and what you're going to do. But you're in control of what happens. And as far as your family goes, things should be pretty balanced. You have a lot of energy happening in your 4th house. The repair that's going on with the house could actually be some sort of a repair that needs to be made to your family structure. If that is the case, look for you to be able to actually solve this problem, a problem that may have been here lingering for as much as a decade of a negative family influence. If you put the right energy in and you simply look at it like Schrodinger's cat, you're going to be able to bring it the right energy for it to be able to transform into an energy that's going to really work for you. Your family, love, and social looks really good. Whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out. You got that home repair coming, whatever that energy is. There's a little speed bump there this month. Okay, now we're going to pull a card for your mind and your spirit for December 2017. Mind and spirit. Okay. We have the 9 of Cups. even though there's only very few limited activity going on in your ninth house of intellect and higher mind and higher learning, you are going to be a little bit on the philosophical side this month. And any kind of conversation that comes up with a little bit deeper meaning to it, you're ready. You want to have those conversations. You're ready to put a lot more energy into that. It's a lot more fascinating than the mundane conversations that most people can have. And you might find yourself falling into some really good spirited conversations. For some of you, this is going to come out as spiritual energy, and you're going to see yourself spending a lot more time in your church or your religious organization of some kind. But it's December, so that's kind of a given with the holiday coming. But there's some sort of special energy going on here. So that's it, and I want to say thank you for joining me for this video. Please leave a comment if you feel moved to. I appreciate likes and shares. The whole playlist for December is going to be here in the corner. If you'd like to watch your rising or your moon sign, as soon as I have them all up, they'll be all up there. You'll be able to access all 12 videos. So I just want to say thank you so much, Libra. Happy holidays. And I'll see you next year. I mean next month. I mean next year. Happy holidays.
Amish pura firmware.